like to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. For edification's sake, Yahawah is the name of the Most High Power, our Father. Bahashem, in the name of His one and only begotten Son, Yahawashi, who the world calls Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahawashi HaMashiach. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, the men who have been anointed with this oil and unction to bring forth this message of the true gospel of the nation of Israel. And shalom to the order on down, the elders, the captains, the foot soldiers. Shalom, peace, and thawada, thanks to you brethren as well. Just a thought that came up in the spirit this evening that encouraged me to, through the spirit, do a lesson, a quick lesson, hopefully to be an edifying lesson to you brethren, you sisters out there, even to you devils. The name of this lesson is going to be confidence, the confidence in the Lord. So just going to read a couple of quick scriptures that the Spirit guided me to, just in quietness this evening, listening to the rain and the wind blow. So I'm going to start off in Job 4 and 6, and it reads, "Is not this thy fear?" So that's the key word right there, is fear. Is not this thy fear? Thy confidence, thy hope in the uprightness of thy ways. With a question mark, you know. The fear of the Lord is first and foremost the beginning of wisdom and knowledge, right? So it says, is not this thy fear, thy confidence, thy hope, and the uprightness of thy ways? You know, because confidence can be construed in ways that are negative, which in truth is, you know, can be disguised as arrogance or cockiness when you shouldn't be. So thy confidence that it's talking about is the confidence that we should have in Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. You know, the confidence in those upright ways. You know, thy hope for the kingdom, thy hope for us to be chosen as part of that election. You know, so we can have confidence as long as we have confidence in the Lord, you know. So let's go to Psalms 118 and 8. It is better to trust in Yahawah thy power, thy Father, than to put confidence in a man, right? So the reason why we put our trust in Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, is because when we stand firm on that foundation, the cornerstone, he gives us that understanding, that spiritual understanding, that deciphers between the right and the left-hand side. Because really, putting confidence in a man would be an understatement for any of us in this truth that's been given this gift, because you'd be more than a man, you'd be a saint in this glorious tabernacle, in this glorious kingdom, you know. So you careful, you know, the scriptures say, be careful not to be deceived by any man, you know. And that's because we have our trust in Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, that we've been given the oil, the unction of decipher to see the difference between the right and the left-hand side, you know. So that right there is a good scripture, because when you put your trust in the Lord, you have more knowledge than the general man that walks this earth, because we are spiritual first and foremost. Okay? You don't get fooled like you used to when you were in the world, when you believed any and everything. Put your trust in Yahawashi, you know. Proverbs 3:26, for Yahawah, thy Father, shall be thy confidence. See, that's the confidence that the saints have, that have been given this precious gift. The confidence in Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi. For Yahawah shall be, Yahawah the Father shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. And see, that goes hand in hand with Psalms 118:8, and trusting, put your confidence, put your trust in no man. See, because in the confidence in Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi will keep thy foot from being taken. See, that's to the point. You put your trust in Yahawah, thy Father. That's our confidence, you know. That's what builds your spiritual character in this world, is that confidence, because that confidence comes with the understanding of these scriptures. First and foremost, through the Spirit, if you've been given the gift of understanding. And that shall keep thy foot from being taken in this world. Because the scriptures say that even though we are in this world, we don't have to be of it. And the only way to separate yourself, or to be holy, which means to be separate from the world, is first and foremost to be given this gift of understanding. And then once you've been given the gift, to water it with the word of these scriptures, which is the living water. See? So let's go to Proverbs 14:26. In the fear of Yahawah thy Father is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. See, that's that spiritual understanding, that gift of understanding that starts with the heritage, being given the gift of the seed, the heritage of a true Israelite, Hebrew Israelite, one of the 12 tribes of Israel, starting with Judah, which is the so-called African American, and then Gad, the so-called Indian, Native American, and then all the Latino tribes as well, you know, which is Issachar on down through the rest of the 12 tribes. So if you've been given that heritage first and foremost, and then you've been given this understanding, you've been chosen, then with that comes this benefit of confidence. And when you use that confidence, then you have that place of refuge. So again, in the fear of Yahawah thy Father is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. See? We are protected under that hedge of refuge. It's beautiful. These scriptures, man, and knowledge is power, is truly power. I believe somewhere, I can't remember, but roughly paraphrasing it, says that we stand bold in this truth. I wonder if I can find it. And we speak boldly. We speak boldly in this truth and knowledge. And as we gain more understanding, we speak more boldful, you know? I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna give it a second, a patient second. Man. Anyway, let's keep going. Not to get sidetracked. So anyway, you know, that's the refuge we have. We stand firm on that in this truth. We have strong confidence in the fear of Yahawah the Father is strong confidence. In his children are those that have this understanding, that he's given this gift of understanding to. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah 13 and 15. For thus saith Yahawah thy Father, thy power, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved. In returning and rest shall ye be saved. And quietness and in confidence shall be your strength. Right? For thus saith the Lord Yahawah the Father, thy power, the Holy One of Israel. That's breaking down everything I just discussed about being the seed and being given the gift of understanding this knowledge. In returning, keywords, returning and rest. In returning and rest shall ye be saved. And returning from what? And returning from the world and coming back into this truth, into this understanding. In returning and rest shall you be saved. And that rest is in this tabernacle, this holiness with the rest of the saints, with the rest of the heritage, with the rest of the mostly 144,000 chosen elect men that have been given this precious gift of understanding. That's where the rest is, in these scriptures, amongst the brotherhood, you know, amongst like-minded men in this truth. That's the rest. That's where you'll find the rest in this truth, starting with the apostles of Great Millstone on down through the foot soldiers, who pray and are diligent about being fed supplication, and revelation. All right, that's the rest. You return from the world into this rest. And it says, shall ye be saved? In quietness and in confidence. So how do quietness and confidence go together in the world? They don't. It's always foolishness, folly, obstruction, you know? So in quietness and in confidence shall be your strength. And quietness means you stay diligent. And it says in the scriptures that even though a wise man, even though he know the truth, he keep his mouth shut. You know, he stay quiet in his knowledge. Because really the only people that you share this confidence with is those like-minded men. You know? In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength. Okay? Let me see. Acts 28:31. Preaching the kingdom of Yahawah the Father and teaching those things which concern Yahawashi HaMashiach with all confidence, no man forbidding him. Okay? And that's where you find that rest in the kingdom. This is the kingdom. When you congregate with the brothers on the highways and byways, when you congregate on the live sessions, in the videos, even if you're watching videos and they're not live, the spirit's still alive and in the same time, you know? You catch edification and exhortation through watching brothers. It might be a video from years ago even, you know? That's the kingdom when you're amongst like-minded men. Okay? Preaching the kingdom of Yahawah the Father and teaching those things which concern Yahawashi HaMashiach. Because that is the gateway. He is the gateway. He is the ultimate son, soldier, and brother. Okay? Teaching those things which concern Yahawashi HaMashiach with all confidence. No man forbidding him. Because you're in like-minded company, right? In the same spirit. For the spirit of Yahawashi dwelleth in us, and he in him. 2 Corinthians 1:15. And in this confidence, I was minded to come unto you before, that ye might have a second benefit. That's a beautiful script right there. And in this confidence, I was minded to come unto you before, that ye might have a second benefit. Okay? And that second benefit, once you've been given the right mindset through the Spirit, the same mindset that you had before in your past life, that ye might have a second benefit, and that benefit is to be saved from that second death, you know? That fire and that destruction that's coming when Yahawashi cracks them clouds, coming with the heavenly body, you know? That second death. You don't want to die that second death, man. That's going to be brutal. Like no time before, you know? So, you know, anyway, that's, there's one thing right up here. What is it? Where is this? That said, Isaiah 30:15. For thus saith Yahawah, the Father, thy power, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved, and quietness and confidence shall be your strength, and ye would not. The last tail end of that script, and ye would not. Let's just go up and look up that word right quick. Trying to get further edification or understanding from the Hebrew. Abba. Let me hear it right quick.
Strong's H14. Ava.
Which means to be willing, consent, yield to, accept, to desire. Ava, a primitive root, to breathe after. You know, rest, content, be willing. So that's you know, that's where we're at. The confidence that we have in Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi is completely different from what we had in the world, you know. Because when you have confidence in a man or in yourself, really you got nothing, you know. That's just gonna lead you to foolishness, to violation of the laws, statutes, and the commandments, you know, arrogance. So the confidence that we have in Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, and that way we're in order through the Spirit, you know. And when we seek out of these scriptures, when we seek Him, when we seek them, when we seek Yahawashi, that's when we're given this understanding, you know, and confidence. So our confidence becomes a quiet understanding more so than a cockiness, loud cockiness in the world, right? So that's about it. That's to the point. That's enough. So anyway, on that note, keep your confidence in Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, you know. Keep a sober mind. Seek the Lord daily. Edify and exhort the saints of Israel in truth and sincerity. I just like to say, all praises Yahawah Hashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom, Thawada, thanks, and Shalom, peace to the rest of you foot soldiers out there. Hopefully this has been edifying, uplifting to those who've been given the ear to hear. Till next time.